Hey everybody, it's us again! Time to go kick Surge's face in. Lieutenant Surge is the gym leader. I need to teach someone cut. I'm fucking good at this.
Well, that captain of the ship, I think, mentioned something about cut, didn't he? Or...
No, it was one of the old men on the ship.
That was the captain. He gives you the agenda to actually learn cut. So Scratch is a power 50. Well, cut is a power... Scratch is power 40, cut's power 50. It's a reasonable attack on its own. There, cut. Now, Lieutenant Surge has one of the most annoying gyms in the entire game. I will explain why momentarily when it's time to actually do it. 92 done, you're done. So done. Electric has one weakness, and that's ground. Ground is also immune to electric. Oh, wow. Good job, Oscar. Sonic Boom is another one of those standard power. It always does 20 damage. Now, once Gen 2 came out, a bunch of Pokemon were ripped on. Magnemite used to be only electric.
Yeah.
But once Gen 2 came out, he got modified, so now they're electric steel, which are both weak to ground.
Okay.
So that's times 4 damage on ground attacks. So they get shit canned real quick. Now,
what's wrong with this gym? Explain to me.
There are 15 trash cans.
Yeah.
And there are 2 switches that turn this off.
Okay.
Where are they? We don't know. It's random. And once you activate one of them, the other one is right beside it.
Okay.
However, if you get it wrong, they both reset. So now it's either the top one, the right one, or the left one. And now they're reset. And now they go to a different location.
Oh, it didn't. It's still there.
It normally goes to a different location. Oh, damn. I've had it take me anywhere from the first 2 to I was at this for 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a pain in the arse.
Yeah, it really, really is.
Can you imagine a whole episode of Home about that?
We would just not show you that. One slap with power 20, but it reduces their accuracy. Oh, that's left.
This is just an electric gym?
Yep. All gyms are monotyped.
Okay, so you just come in here with some ground enemies and you've owned it.
You're in your solid. Yeah, all gym leaders have one. All gym leaders have one potion they can use.
Seems fair considering how many you have.
Yeah. See, now it doesn't matter if I miss the rest of the time because I will constantly do damage with Leech Seed.
Okay.
Much like that burn.
Yeah. Except Leech Seed will take damage from them and heal me.
Okay.
And grass is resistant to electric. So if you don't have some ground, then either grass or steel is your next best bet.
Okay. Well, that was an incredibly short gym.
Now this is the Pokemon Fan Club, so I'm gonna talk to this guy about his fucking Rapidash. I don't give a shit. But he gives me a bike voucher. Bikes in this game actually cost $1 million Pokédollars.
Oh, geez, so a voucher is very handy.
The most you can have is 999,999.
Oh.
So there's no physical way to actually buy one outright. Which is kind of garbage.
Just steal one like the homeless people in our city do.
Right?
Or sometimes the non-homeless people. Bikes just get stolen a lot here.
I do not need X Defense.
Or X Attack.
Stardust. Or X Attack. These. Like a 20. Now, we have one more thing to do. Now that we have cut, it opens up a few more areas. I don't really want much. So now that that's opened up, and now that we have cut, there are a couple more things we can go do, which I will go show you immediately.
Very good idea.
That was the wrong direction.
That was not such a good idea.
That's good music. And now that I think on it, I'm pretty sure the only thing that it gives me is like a potion. And I could not be chopped. Interesting thing to note. This guy here, he's using his, he's putting up a building on this plot of land. So his little Machop is tramping down the land.
That's slavery.
In well, this whole game is designed around slavery and cockfighting. You keep animals in tiny little balls and make them fight for you.
There are too many innuendo-laden jokes in there for me to even start.
Are you getting caught up on cockfighting?
That and balls.
So, in Gold Silver and Heart Gold Heart Silver, or Heart Gold Soul Silver, you can actually come back to Kanto, which is the area I'm in right now, and his house is done.
Oh, cool.
So I thought that was kind of neat.
So there's actually history across the games.
There is indeed. I already beat all of these Choco Flags last time. Or not last time, but a little while ago. So I'm going to go back to Celadon.
This was the way we were going. At least it was the wrong way.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Well, then it was a good idea after all.
You'll find that backtrack a lot. Now, this is this nice little tree. I would like to cut that down. Now there's a bike shop right here. A bike voucher! So I have a bike now.
How do you fit a bike in your backpack?
It's a folding bike. No, there's no time to use that. Because he's watching you. Now
Always watching you.
Now, so I go this fast right now.
Yep.
Now I go this fast.
Yay! So we can go just as fast and not lose any of the great music.
Kinda. Fuck me.
No.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Greg. Now I gotta go this way. Get down this little bullshit. Now we have ourselves another fancy batch of trainers that we can go beat the shit out of.
Okay.
And take their money.
I like how that sounds.
What's that?
I like how that sounds.
I'm gonna beat your animals and take your money. Sorry, not sorry. I'm just gonna level Beakface a little bit. That's it. It helps when everything is weak to flying.
Oh, poison though.
I think that's it. How many fucking Bellsprots do you have?
All of them.
Lord, lady. You deceived me!
I don't believe you actually made any representations prior to that encounter, so I'm not sure what deception she's talking about.
We'll never know. We will never know, sir. Aerial Ace. What does that sound like it does, Greg?
Aerial Ace?
Aerial Ace.
I would like it to make your Pokemon fly.
You think so? It's a flying type move.
Okay, so what does it do?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you who can learn it. Shouldn't be fast attacking against one target, it can't be evaded. So it doesn't actually check accuracy. Diglett can learn it.
Okay, now my head hurts.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep. Diglett's gonna learn it. So now I can deal with those pesky grass types that always bother me. And I can also deal with fighting types.
Yeah, I would say that was super effective.
Now, rock type is also weak to ground. Except Onyx has a ridiculously high defense.
Huh. I like how there's this mutual understanding that if you lose to another Pokemon trainer, you have to give them money.
Yeah,
It's just accepted across the board. No one questions it.
makes sense. That was horse shit.
How does Magnitude hit him? He's floating.
Diglett?
No, the Geodude.
I know, bro. Onyx has a really, really high defense, and it's actually pretty fast, considering.
So what I'm hearing is you need one of those.
I don't really want one. I don't generally use a lot of ground types. Go, Mega Man!
Well, there's one that needs some experience.
Yep. There you go.
One that's not going to get any experience.
That's fine. Rage Pit will get it all. I'm gonna creep up real close to him and then talk in his ear. He gets up every day to raise his Pokemon from cartoons. It's a shame if something happened to him.
Tragic. Really, what kind of bee comes out of a cocoon? I was expecting a butterfly, a moth.
He's come out of cocoons.
Well, they have larva and pupa, but they don't cocoon.
Well, no. Pupa is kind of a... Some people count pupas as cocoons. They're not really, but...
No, I've seen beehives. I got friends who keep bees. They put them in these little cells and they cover them, but no cocoon is formed by the animal itself.
You sound hungry, right?
Huh?
You sound hungry.
A little bit. Why? Was it mentioning honey?
Well, I thought I would do something growling.
Oh yeah, I probably did that.
Go, my super bugs! Yeah, it is buddy. This Diglett has aerial ace. For some ungodly reason.
What satanic experiments were done to put that together?
I don't know, but it kind of sounded interesting. It's evolving. And... now it's 3 liters.
Well, that's a faceful.
You know what I mean? There we go. Oscar evolved, ladies and gentlemen. We're proud of little Oscar. Now he's even faster and hits harder than he did before. You can imagine that.
I don't need to imagine it, I'm seeing it before you.
Bam! There you go. We get some 8s. The Ekans is a poison type. That means it's weak to ground. And it's like...
There's like this complicated paper, rock, scissors, lizard spot going on, isn't there?
There really is.
Okay.
It's super complicated.
Well, as long as it's super effective.
It is in fact super effective.
That's what I mean, you can see his shadow, he's not on the ground. Magnitude shouldn't be affecting him.
It shouldn't, but it does anyway. Also, how can something that's clearly in the ground use aerial ace?
Some mysteries are beyond explaining.
Mysteries are just beyond the universe.
I suppose when we pass away and we get to the big, whatever deity you believe in the sky, we can ask him all these questions about Pokemon.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry, sir. So, we went through Lieutenant Surge, and we went through an entire route, and I would say that's, all these good places that need to stop, so we're going to give this a stop, and we will see you next time on Big Wonders That Is Pokemon.